Good day and welcome. It's time for the third part of the Mavic Mini Quarantine Challenge. The challenge has ended. I am just going through all of the videos you have already sent me in. If you want me to review your footage that's outside of this challenge, go to my Fiverr link and send me your videos. I will review them and make a video review just for you. So let's get in today's video, and our first submission comes from Gabrielle. Let's see what Gabrielle has made. Alright. I like how you are combining many moves into this one move. Alright. Very smooth. Wow. Wow, very smooth. Very smooth. Very good job. Seriously, this was really good. I do enjoy how you are combining like a lot of moves. It's a very advanced drone moves you're doing. And the editing is good. Yeah. If I need to say something that has to be improved is here. This part of this shot. Right here. You can see that there was a slight little adjustment for the rotation, but overall, and also the last shot I would probably fly over the road, so it's in the middle. But overall, this video was really well made. Really good job, man. Like, yeah, thank you for your submission. This was really good. You have the feeling for the motion in the shots, you have the eye for the composition, and you have the feeling for the editing. Yeah, all you gotta do is just keep on doing what you're doing and you'll get really, really good. So yeah, thank you for your submission. Very good job, and see you in the next challenge. Our next submission comes from Alban. Let's see what Alban has made. Okay, good job. Some of these shots you're combining also quite a lot of moves, so they look kind of advanced. I would say you should work on your editing, because there were like two parts where you could have cut, like for example right now, but you didn't. So that would liven up the edit a lot more, and this black part, I think that was a glitch of some sorts in your edit. So or if it wasn't, then it seemed like a glitch. But yeah, good job on flying. It seems that you're getting more and more comfortable with drone. I can see that, like, if I would compare someone that's afraid of flying and to you, it seems that you're not afraid of flying, which is good. But your editing could work. You could work on your editing a bit more. But like the drone shots, and here I would also maybe add that camera tilt down. Like here you added the camera tilt up, which is good. And maybe also you could work on your composition, because like some of those shots are really good, well composed, but this one could have been a bit better composed. But all in all, very good job. Thank you for your submission, and see you in the next challenge. Our next submission comes from Thomas. Let's see what Thomas has made already. Okay, this is a good shot. Okay. Good job on flying. Some of those flight shots were good, but the editing, you could work on your editing. Like here, this shot, no, I wouldn't do that. It kind of, like you were rotating in one place and you sped it up with introducing the colors in the shot. It's a weird choice of editing. It kind of throws you out when the next shot kind of appears in color and it's sped up crazy rotation which goes into this shot. I would just cut without that sped up rotation, and I would keep the whole video in color or the whole video in black and white, or I would find a way how to combine black and white with color that works well, that works better. But here your black and white shots kind of throw you out of the experience, and yeah, this sped up rotation, don't do that. This shot is good, very good shot, because it's precise, but here that you're kind of overdoing your edit. It seems that you also need to simplify your edits at first, so you get the feel of what editing is, because now you're kind of experimenting with a bunch of different ways how you can improve your edit, but you should start simple. Yeah, start simple. But some of those like the flight itself is good. You're combining many different motions. You need to improve your editing. But good job. Thank you for your submission, and see you in the next challenge. Our next submission comes from Drone Photos. I doubt that it's your name, but that's what it says here. Alright, a static flight that starts to move forward. I would cut the static part. Alright, looking at the house. Looking back up at the trees. Looking back at the house. Okay, decide what you want to do. Either look down or up. Now it kind of seems that you couldn't decide where you want to look. And I would cut so that the next shot already starts with motion, so it's not static and then it starts to move. Although this is pretty good. If you wouldn't have, okay, this is like an advanced inspection shot because you're rotating around nothing, but you are moving in space with the drone. So this is an advanced inspection shot. It kind of looks better, but still it makes me dizzy because these trees are just going past. And I would suggest you to find the point of interest you want to rotate around, and definitely cut where the shot starts to move already, because well, you could stop the motion, but then your next shot has to be static. For example, how it works in movies, you have shots in motion, but then if you have some sort of a dialogue and the shots have to be static, then if there's a motion before, that motion has to somehow come to a stop, and then we go into those static shots. But here, because we are editing with drone, I think, in my opinion, all of the moves should be in motion. because that's what usually happens. But if you have a static drone video, then yeah, you use your static shots. But here, in this case, motion. In this case, you need motion at all times. Yeah. Thank you for your submission. You have an amazing location. So just go out and fly. I would suggest you to fly as low as possible so you get those trees moving real close to the camera. And yeah, you have an amazing location. Fly every day and you'll get really good real fast. Thank you for your submission. See you in the next challenge. Our next submission comes from Andrew LaPorta. Let's see what Andrew has made. All right. Skills. Good job. Really good job. I like the feeling of this video is very good. You have achieved a happy feeling with your video. It seems that you feel comfortable with your drone, and it seems that the edit is also good. Maybe some of these cuts are a bit offbeat, but just slightly. And these inspection shots are actually quite interesting. Yeah, you're also combining many moves. Like here. Like, okay, this shot I would probably... I would tilt the camera a bit slower so that the house stays in the composition at all times. But overall, very good job. All I can say to you is keep on flying, keep on editing, and they also get really good real fast. You have the feeling for it. Yeah, just watch my tutorials and keep on creating. Very good job. Thank you for your submission, and see you in the next challenge. Alrighty, our next submission comes from Clay. Let's see what Clay has made. Ready, flying through the window. Bunch of branches. A very weird transition. Oh no, don't use these transitions. The transitions are terrible. Excuse me, but they are. Okay, I won't say anything about the edit. You need to work on your editing, definitely. I can say though something about your flying. Here I would add a tilt down. And here I would add a tilt up. And here I would add a tilt down. And you also added it a bit. Yes, good job. This is a good shot. Alright. It seems that, yeah, you saved your best shot for the last, which is good, and your best for the first. Good job. Good job on keeping the best shots for the first and last. That's very good. I also like how you were flying low here. Good job on that. But this rotation here, it's kind of a area inspection. You're kind of rotating in one place. I can see that you're moving, but the rotation is around nothing. You're kind of rotating around your own axis. And if you want to rotate around something, you need to rotate around something. For example, this film canister. We are rotating around it. Get it? But good job, very good job. Good job on creating. You should work on your editing, definitely. Forget about those cheesy transitions. You don't need them. They're just, no. Just regular cuts. Use regular cuts. Start with simple, regular cuts. It will be very good. See you in the next challenge. Our next submission comes from Jack Felix. Let's check what Jack Felix has made. Alright, going through the window. I like the color grading. Alright, combining motions. Good. Good job. Kinda static. Kinda. But the location is wonderful. Yeah. You should be closer to the hills here. Because those shots seem static. I know that you were moving, but for this music, the shots should be moving quicker. Because the music is like it's very exciting. There's like action happening, but the shots are really slow. I would suggest you to go hike the mountains and fly real close to the trees in the mountains for this music. That would work a lot better. Like if you would be here on top of it and just flying right beside the trees and with all the mountains in the background, that would look a lot better. Because here it kind of seems that it's just a photo. I know it's not a photo, I know you're moving slightly forwards, but you should, to get this feeling of motion, you would have to move a lot faster. You would need to either speed up this footage or just fly faster. Or fly closer to something that gives you that depth feeling, that motion feeling. But all in all, good job. Thank you so much for your submission. Keep on practicing. You have some you have the feeling for the shots. Like here, I can see you're combining many emotions together, which is very good. Keep on doing that. Alrighty, our next submission comes from Gonzalo Campirano. Alrighty, Gonzalo Campirano. Let's see, what do you have made? Well, wow, all those mountains you have in the background, it's so amazing. Okay, what can I say about this video? The intro? I wouldn't use these fade to black transitions. I would just cut, because these fade to black transitions don't really work well together, don't really work well in this video. I would just cut like here, like you're doing here. I would also overall, good job. I would suggest you to, don't use those cheesy fade to black transitions. That's just, it only works in trailers. I don't know, it's the only place where I have seen them work. Where if you have a trailer, there's stuff happening, and it fades to black, and there's someone saying something about what's happening. Then it works. But here, I don't know. Oh, there was a cat. But good job on flying. It seems that yeah, you're starting simple and simple and precise, because you have centered these three dolphins in the middle, which is a good job. Good job in centering them. Yeah, just keep on flying, keep on practicing, and yeah, keep the edits simple. Don't use those fake black transitions. That's weird. Don't do that. All right. Thank you for your submission, and see you in the next challenge. Our next submission comes from Colin Loverman. Loverman, like Loverman. Let's see what Colin Loverman has made. Okay, few things. Good job on the first shot, flying through tight spaces. That's ballsy. You need some courage there. The altitude change here was a bit too rough. You could have done it a bit smoothly, but it's practice, 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 practice. Here, you're kind of flying forwards, and the rotation is... If you're doing a rotation somewhere, you have to have some sort of a point of interest you are doing the rotation around. Because here I can see that there's no point of interest that you're rotating around. For example, what I would have been doing would be, if I would do this sort of a shot, I would imagine that there's a car on the road that's moving along, and I would track my imaginary car, and then I would have some kind of a point of interest. I'm making the rotation around, and that would make the shot look a lot better, because currently your rotation was around nothing. And here, this is hovering inspection shot. I wouldn't put those in the video at all. I wouldn't even capture them. I would, like, if I'm inspecting for somewhere where to start my shot, I'm not recording. I press record only when I start my move. So yeah, just don't record your inspection shots. If you're an inspector, like a wire inspector, yeah, go inspect your wires and stuff. But if you want to create cinematic videos, you should create cinematic videos. All in all, good job. I like this shot where you're combining backwards motion with tilting up. That's good. Combining many motions is very good. Keep on doing that. And yeah. Rotation. Find the point of interest to rotate around, and skip the inspection shots. Inspection should only be left to people who are inspecting things. I doubt that you are an inspector. Our next submission comes from Onur. Let's see what Onur has made. Alright. This is actually looking really cool. Wow. Very good. Wow. Okay. Okay. Good job. I really enjoyed this shot. This shot is really cool. How you're going backwards, lowering the altitude and tilting up the camera. It's very exciting, very cool shot. And I also really enjoyed this one, because it looks kind of magical. Like all the water wiggling around and all these seaweeds or what it is. This shot just looks amazing. Good job on capturing this. And this motion is also amazing. Very good, very good. But the next shot, it seems that you're flying forwards and zooming out. Here it kind of didn't work, and these cuts here, I think you kind of overdid them. You have a really cool location, and like this, like the second and third shot are really good. I really enjoyed your second and third shot. Those are your strongest points in the video, like really good. But here, this shot kind of threw me out because the previous one was very exciting and full of motion and like very exciting. But this one stops it all. It kind of stopped the excitement. I like the view. The view is amazing. But the motion itself, a bit boring. And here you kind of overdid it. What I can say to you, more shots like this and this. More shots like this and that in your edit, and your edit will be amazing. Good job on your flight and edit. Thank you for your submission, and see you in the next challenge. Alrighty, our next submission comes from Xavier Mingo. Let's see what Xavier has made. Birds. Good job on your graphical looking shots. Here I would definitely cut this shot shorter, where you start the camera tilt up. The shot should start here. This beginning part should have been cut out, because you started with a static shot, you moved in, and then you started the camera tilt. I would cut that beginning part out. This is pretty cool. I like your graphical simple approach, how you're going for these top-down views. If done correctly, this can be also very exciting. You should try to, if you're going for these top-down shots, you should combine with different top-down motions. Going down, going up, rotating, moving sideways, up, down. Like a bit more variety of shots would make this video a lot more exciting. But good job. Good job on capturing. Thank you for your submission, and see you in the next challenge. Alrighty, our next submission comes from Ghost Alans. Let's see what Ghost Alans has made. Alright, camera tilted slightly up. Alright, camera going down, drone going back. Oh, cinematic bars. Wow, that's a pretty cool place. I like your okay, your color grading in the previous shot was okay. I like the color grading, but I would decrease the contrast a bit. It's a bit too contrasty for me. Beautiful location, and the moves are beautiful as well. Oh, this is so cool. Why this is cool? I will tell you why. Because you're rotating in the same direction where all the moto riders are going, so they are exaggerating your rotation motion. That was a really good shot. Congratulations on that. This one is also very good. I like how you're combining many moves in this one move. Very good job, very good job. Here, this is what I was talking in the previous video, where the camera tilt is way too fast for the forwards motion. Here your camera tilt should be slower, or your forwards motion should be faster, so that the both speeds match. Because now the tilt is kind of a bit too quick. Here the speeds match, it works well together. Here as well. This is your best shot here. Colors are good, the sunlight coming in and all the motor riders going, very good. And the next shot as well. More shots like this and this. These are really good. Seriously, really good shots. I would maybe like center it a bit more here, because it seems that you have drifted away a bit. But nevertheless, these two shots are amazing. And the location you're in is also amazing. Good job. Good job. Yeah, your editing is very good. You did it simply, then it was simple and watchable, very watchable. Yeah, all you gotta do now is improve the flights that are good already. But if you will improve them, they will be like really good. Good job. Thank you for your submission. This was very good. Alright, our next submission comes from Tim. Let's see what Tim has made. Okay, Tim, I did enjoy this shot. Well composed, static shot that's very alive. I really enjoyed those long shadows from the sun. This is your best shot here, and it's static, which is very interesting. Yeah, I would definitely not use those transitions. This shot, I would cut it out, because you were kind of, well, you messed up. It's not smooth. Yeah, I would just cut this shot out. Yeah, every time when you have a shot where you kind of have a not smooth motion, like here, you were just, I would cut it out. I wouldn't use these shots. Only use the best of the best. Like for example, this static shot is very good. Good job. Maybe you should experiment with composing like epic static shots. Because or no, just whatever, practice, and your motion shots will be amazing as well. But like currently this static shot, this is your best shot. Alright, our next submission comes from Hannes Slankar. Hannes Slankar. Alright, let's check what Hannes Slankar has made. Already we have some Mavic Mini Quarantine Challenge. Wow, here we are inside the building. Alright. That's an interesting approach. Alright, tracking the traffic. Alright, increasing the altitude and the camera tilt. You lost the rotation point though, but alright. I like that vertigo effect you did there. All right, good job on your flight. It seems that you're getting comfortable with combining motions, which is excellent. I do like to see the shots where you combine as much motions as you possibly can. That's always very exciting. Happy to see that. Here you lost your rotation point, or you just wanted to show off the area. I don't know. But it seems that you did lose this house out of your composition because you did cut it out. For this shot, if your idea was to rotate around these two buildings and then make the rotations so that they are all in the composition, I would do it so that all of them are really in the composition, because currently you're cutting out this third building and it does not work well with this composition. I would tilt the camera a bit lower so that this building is in the shot. And here I would just keep flying top down without the camera tilt, because it seemed that you were kind of tilting and you would reveal something, but then you just cut away to the dog. So what's the point of the reveal if you're not revealing anything? But this shot is really cool. And I like your creative approach in going through the floor. That's pretty cool. Although you could have done it better as a first time effect. Good job, good job. Very good job. Yeah, I really like how you were combining many emotions into one. Overall, good job. Thank you for your submission. I did enjoy how you combined those many emotions. About the edit, I would suggest you to maybe tone it down a bit. I like your creative approaches in that vertigo effect, in speed ramping with that. Maybe that blur inside the building was a bit too much when you were inside. Good job on flying, and keep on flying, keep on editing, and keep on editing creatively. That's good, that's good. Good job on that. Alright, see you in the next challenge. Our next submission comes from Erin Lee. Let's see what Erin Lee has made. Oh, what a place. Whoa! Okay. Wow. That's a location. Wonderful. Oh. That was a cool transition. But again, I would definitely save the best shots for the last. For example, this shot could have been your last shot, because it's very cool. These mountains in the left part kind of give that motion sense, because they were moving faster, because they were closer. I really like your location. Amazing location. But I would definitely cut some shots shorter. For example, this shot, if it wouldn't be sped up as much, and if you would start, for example, from here, that would have looked a lot smoother and better. But you sped it up, and the beginning was very jittery and threw me out. Here I like how you were going for this pawn thing and like how the cloud is in the reflection. And it's also moving in its own space. That's very cool. But that camera tilt up afterwards, you missed the beat as well. And here, this rotation, no, I would just cut it out because, yeah, not very well made rotation. I wouldn't even call it a rotation, it's kind of sideways slide with rotating elements. But for example here, I would also, this was a good rotation from this part to here. Good shot, it's a very good shot. I don't know what you did here with this reverse and then back up again. I know what you did there, but the feeling it gives is kind of, it seems that you're overdoing something. And maybe to liven up this shot, you could crop in a bit in post and do a little post-processing rotation, like so that the shot is kind of like rotating. That would liven it up and it would look really cool because those mountains in the background are very impressive. And these mountain shots are really cool because they give you that depth feeling. There's foreground and background motion. It's very cool. But yeah, I would definitely save the best shots for the last shots, first and last. But overall, good job. Your location is amazing. I would definitely go hiking every day if I would be living there. Maybe not. I don't know. Nevertheless, thank you for your submission. Good job. Really good job. And see you in the next challenge. Alright, our next submission comes from Fabio Roma. Let's check what Fabio has made. Oh. Great. I like your color grading. I like how you are putting in only the most perfect motions. Oh, that is a time lapse. Beautiful, beautiful, very good job, very good job. I really enjoy your smooth flying skills and the fact that you only edited the parts. Okay, this one, this cut here, I would just leave it so it plays out. I wouldn't cut like that. There were here as well. You did these small cuts, but they don't really show anything new. They are just cuts for cut's sake. You don't need to cut for cut's sake. Cut if you need to cut. And here you could have just left the video roll how it is. But you did those cuts because you thought you need to cut them. You don't. Those small cuts, don't do them. You can do those cuts only if it really changes the shot, and after the cut, the shot would be a lot different and more exciting. But here is just cut for cut's sake. Don't cut for cut's sake. But like the motions you're doing are very well made, smooth and confident. I enjoy watching this. And this smooth, slow rotation. Although here, your camera tilt is a bit too fast. You have to find the right proportion for the forwards motion and the camera tilt up. Because here the camera tilt up is a bit too fast. But really, this is me nitpicking. Your drone moves are really good. But here, the camera tilt is just a little bit too fast. But good job, good job. I like your color grading, I like your composition, I like the way you smoothly fly. Excellent job, very good. Thank you for your submission. And yeah, see you in the next challenge. Alrighty, our next submission comes from Nikolai. Let's see what Nikolai has made. Alright. Alright, you have a beautiful location. So many buildings. Oh, those rooftops are so colorful. Wonderful. Wow, this shot. This is movie-like. This shot is movie-like. And that bird, wow. Wow, that was beautiful. The last shot. This could be a shot in a movie. Totally. And that slow-mo bird. You're probably capturing this in full HD, 50 FPS, and then slowing it down. Because that bird seemed that it was... And this shot. This is also very cool. I like how it's simple and very good. Good job. Good job on color grading. I like the colors. They are... Yeah, they're good. And the last shot was really amazing. More shots like that. Very good job on the last shot. Yeah, thank you for your submission and see you in the next challenge. Alrighty, our next submission comes from Artem. Let's see what Artem has made. Ready? Wow. Wow, good job. I like how you are incorporating the sound effects as well. Oh wow, mirror effect. Very funky. With the rotation. Oh wow, so cool. Very good job. Wow, very good job. I really enjoyed your sound effects, speed ramping. Maybe color grading in some shots could have, like here, it's a little bit too bluish, but like, it's probably because of the sunset. But here you could have centered the shot in the middle of the street, but also, it's nitpicking. I like, okay, some of the composition in your shots could work, you could work on your composition. But I really like how you're adding these sound effects that liven up the video. It seems that like you're compensating with the sound effects for the lack of composition, but it works very well. In some of those shots. Some of those shots have good composition. Like for example here, this composition works well. This is very cool. And this is great. I like how this is a really cool shot. Very creative. Good job. Very good job. Oh, someone's selling an apartment under yours. It's probably cheap right now, right? Nevertheless, good job, Artem. Very good job. Yeah, you should work on your composition, but the editing and flying, very good, excellent job. Our next submission comes from Fabrizio. Let's see what Fabrizio has made. All right, flying through tight spaces. That's good. Wow. All right. Good job. You have a beautiful location, really beautiful location. What can I say? Good job on flying close to objects and through places. That's very good. Training your courage. It's amazing. I would definitely cut this shot out. You were kind of looking for something and you didn't find it. This is good. And I would maybe... Good job on the simple edit. I enjoyed you flying through tight spaces. You're training, you're practicing your courage. That is very good. The edit was simple and I enjoyed it. Good job on the edit. Good job on the flight. Keep on practicing. Really, the only thing I can tell you is practice more and more motions. Like, add more and more motions to your shots and they will look a lot better, because you already are taking pretty good shots and you're training your courage by flying through places, which is amazing. Not a lot of people are like willing to risk their drone, which is amazing. Good job on that. Keep on practicing, keep on flying, and you'll get really good real fast, because I can see you have the courage to fly, which is 50% courage, 50% skill, 100% beautiful drone shots. Thank you for your submission and see you in the next challenge. Zeno, our next submission comes from Zeno. Let's see. Zeno, zone. So I guess you wrote it a bit too fast. Miami, alright. I actually have been to Miami. And I also made a drone edit. But it's like an old edit and looks weird. I actually have been here. Wow. It's so weird to see shots like this. I would definitely add more variety of shots. Currently you're just showing the same building just a little bit from different angles. Yeah. I would definitely fly closer to it, add a rotation shot or something, because currently you're kind of moving towards it and away from it. Beautiful location, very cool, but I would definitely add more variety of shots. That would help a lot in this edit. Also, I wouldn't put this type of static shots in the edit. I would definitely only keep the shots that are already in motion. Good job on the edit. Thank you for your submission, and remember, variety of shots and shots in motion. Keep that in mind. Good job. Alrighty, our next submission comes from Lucca. Let's see what Lucca has made. Bonjour from France. Bonjour to you too as well. Alright. I like when people are combining motions. Ah no, fade to black, don't do that. No, no, not the transitions. Will we fly through? No. Here I would add a little bit of camera tilt up and also slightly rotate alongside with the boat. This shot is very cool. Although I would rotate a bit less so that the proportions are right. But good job! This motion is very smooth and revealing, shows us the place. This shot here is very good because the proportions of rotation and upwards motion are very good. But I didn't like the fade. And here where you... no, this part, no. But like this shot and this shot, very good. And here, Although here the proportions of the rotation are a bit too much, but beautiful. I like your color grading, I like the location, and I like how you are moving with the drone. It seems that you are also you're feeling fine with the drone in the air. And the edit, you could work on your editing. Get rid of those cheesy transitions. You don't need those. Only cuts. Make cuts. Keep the edit simple. Start with simple edits and then improve on it. That's how you should do it. But overall, really good job. Some of those moves were really good. Thank you for your submission and see you in the next challenge. Our next submission comes from Andris Karashos. Alright, another Latvian. Let's see what Latvians have made. What? This is a Mavic Mini shot of a Mavic Mini? Alright. Oh, this is a pretty good reveal shot. Only if you would find the composition you were looking for. This is also kind of an inspection shot. Only it's a bit more exciting for me because I know the location. Here I would definitely add that camera tilt up. Okay, what can I say? This is funny. This is pretty cool that you were capturing drone with a drone. But this going up rotation shot kind of is making me dizzy. So I would cut it out. And I would definitely only keep the best shots. I would have done it like this. I would keep the background like it is here, and I would increase the altitude without the rotation, so that when I go over these buildings, the background is this view of these towers and buildings in the background. That would have looked way better. But this shot is very good. If you would have composed for these buildings in the background and kept moving along over the water and forwards right now, this would have been a really cool shot. But you continued on the rotation alongside the shore, and you missed an opportunity for a really cool shot. But it's okay. Practice, 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 and you'll get really good. But yeah, I would definitely get rid of these type of inspection shots where you're kind of not really moving around but just rotating. They're kind of boring. So add more motion. And here I would definitely add a camera tilt. The edit itself was simple and good, but you should work on your drone motions. Yeah, definitely work on your movements. Thank you for your submission. Good job. Keep on flying and keep on practicing. Keep on editing. Well, you get really good real fast. That's it for this challenge. I'm done. Now I will combine the 5 best videos together tomorrow. I will release them and you'll have the chance to vote for them, which one is the best of the best. And then the best of the best video will receive as a prize the Mavic Mini charging base. This was intense. This was so much time. Thank you so much for participating. Thanks to everyone who participated in this drone edit challenge. The creativity I have inspired is insane. Thank you so much, really. Thank you. You have inspired me also to do this, to just continue on doing this, because it seems that you all are enjoying my work and you're learning from it. And I can really see in some of your videos that you have taken some of my advices and used them in real life, which is very makes me very happy. Yeah. All right. Thanks to everyone who participated. Tomorrow I will post the video with the 5, in my opinion, best videos, and you'll have the chance to vote for them. And the one with the most votes will receive the charging base. Simple as that. So the community decides which one is the best. And if you want me to review your drone edits outside this competition, there is a Fiverr link. Go to Fiverr, and for $10 I will do a video review just for you with my thoughts about your shots and what you could improve on. Also, to support my channel, you can get my lot pack. It seemed that some of you already have gotten my lot pack and have used it in their videos. Happy to see that. And if you don't have a Mavic Mini and you want to capture this type of content, go check out the link in the description. You can get your own Mavic Mini through there, and if you get it through there, you're helping out my channel as well, and that's very much appreciated. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.